In NFL history, there have been some really surprising trades that caught everyone off guard. Big-name players changing teams and unexpected twists during negotiations have changed the game unexpectedly. Today, we take a closer look at some of the most surprising trades that left fans stunned. And get ready, because in the NFL, you never know what's going to happen next regarding a trade. Herschel Walker to the Minnesota Vikings, 1989. Imagine the anticipation in Minnesota when the news broke that Herschel Walker, the electrifying running back from the Dallas Cowboys, was headed to the Vikings. Fans envisioned touchdowns galore and a surefire path to the Super Bowl, yet dreams shattered like glass under a heavy foot as the season unfolded. Walker's arrival did not ignite the Vikings' fortunes as hoped. Meanwhile, the Cowboys were crafting a dynasty in Dallas with draft picks acquired in the trade. The tale of Walker's transfer remains a cautionary saga of high expectations that are dashed against the rocks of reality. Randy Moss to the New England Patriots, 2007. Picture the scene: a once troubled star finds a new home in New England under the tutelage of the legendary Bill Belichick and alongside the equally legendary Tom Brady. With his blend of speed and hands, Moss became the linchpin of the Patriots' offense, rewriting the narrative of his career. The synergy between Moss and Brady was palpable, turning gridiron battles into symphonies of success. And together, they etched their names into the annals of NFL history, with Moss proving that sometimes a change of scenery can be the spark that sets a career ablaze. Joe Montana to the Kansas City Chiefs, 1993. The stuff of legend and lore, the tale of Joe Montana's twilight years in Kansas City reads like a Hollywood script. Montana, the epitome of quarterbacking grace, had found himself in the unfamiliar red and gold of the Chiefs after a storied tenure in San Francisco. While his time in Kansas City did not yield Lombardi trophies, it showcased the enduring brilliance of a gridiron maestro. Montana's journey serves as a reminder that even the greatest of champions must one day pass the torch, but their brilliance never truly fades. Emmitt Smith to the Arizona Cardinals, 2003. In the desert sands of Arizona, a once mighty warrior sought to prolong his gridiron legacy. Emmitt Smith, the epitome of Dallas Cowboys greatness, donned the Cardinals jersey to defy the ravages of time. Yet the sands of time spare no one, and Smith's tenure in Arizona was a bittersweet coda to a career that was marked by unparalleled success. The move underscored the harsh realities of professional sports. Loyalty, while cherished, often yields to the cold calculus of business. John Elway to the Denver Broncos, 1983. The winds of fate blew fiercely in the Mile High City when John Elway, the golden boy of college football, would be traded to the Denver Broncos. What began as a saga of defiance against the Baltimore Colts became a tale of gridiron glory. Elway's heroics became legendary as he guided the Broncos to Super Bowl after Super Bowl, etching his name into the pantheon of football immortals. Once mired in controversy, the trade blossomed into a love affair between a city and its gridiron titan. Peyton Manning to the Denver Broncos, 2012. In the twilight of a storied career, Peyton Manning embarked on a journey of redemption in the shadow of the Rocky Mountains. Released by the Indianapolis Colts amidst whispers of declining prowess, Manning had found solace in the orange and blue of the Denver Broncos. And what ensued would be a gridiron resurrection of epic proportion. Manning's cerebral brilliance and iron will propelled the Broncos to gridiron glory, cementing his legacy as one of the game's all-time greats. Marshon Lynch to the Seattle Seahawks, 2010. The seismic tremors of Marshon Lynch's arrival in Seattle reverberated across the NFL landscape. Known as much for his punishing runs as his enigmatic persona, Lynch injected a jolt of electricity into the Seahawks offense. Beast Mode became more than just a moniker, it was a way of life in the Emerald City. Lynch's tenure in Seattle culminated in a Lombardi trophy, a testament to the transformative power of talent and tenacity. Deion Sanders to the Washington Redskins, 2000. In the annals of NFL lore, there are few names that shine as brightly as Deion Sanders. His arrival in Washington, heralded by a flurry of excitement, had promised gridiron glory for the Redskins faithful. While his tenure in the nation's capital did not culminate in a championship triumph, his impact transcended the stat sheet. His swagger and skill elevated those around him, leaving an indelible mark on the franchise and his fans. Mike Ditka to the New Orleans Saints, 1993. The Crescent City welcomed a gridiron icon with open arms when Mike Ditka, architect of the legendary 1985 Bears, took the reins of the New Orleans Saints. Yet despite lofty expectation, his tenure in the Big Easy proved more tumultuous than triumphant. While playoff berths did offer a glimpse of potential, the elusive Super Bowl remained out of reach. His time in New Orleans serves as a reminder that even the mightiest of coaches can't always bend the whims of fate to their will. Brett Favre to the New York Jets, 2008. The Big Apple became the stage for Brett Favre's final act, as the grizzled gunslinger swapped the green and gold of Green Bay for the green and white of the New York Jets. Amidst a whirlwind of hype and hope, Favre's arrival promised gridiron magic in the concrete jungle, yet as the season wore on, cracks began to show in the facade of invincibility. Favre's tenure with the Jets is a cautionary tale of the fleeting nature of athletic glory. Khalil Mack to the Chicago Bears, 2018. In the Windy City, a seismic shift occurred when Khalil Mack, the defensive dynamo, donned the navy and orange of the Chicago Bears. Expectations soared as Mack's arrival had promised defensive dominance, unseen since the days of Butkus and Singletary. And while his impact was undeniable, the Bears had failed to capitalize fully on his transcendent talent, leaving fans to ponder what might have been. Matthew Stafford to the Los Angeles Rams, 2021. In a move that sent shockwaves through the NFL, Matthew Stafford bid farewell to the Motor City and embraced the glitz and glamour of Los Angeles. Initially met with skepticism, the trade soon bore fruit as Stafford's arm breathed new life into the Rams' offense. With a Super Bowl triumph as the crowning achievement, Stafford's journey is a testament to the transformative power of change and the enduring spirit of gridiron glory. From Herschel Walker's surprising move to the Vikings to Matthew Stafford's journey to Super Bowl glory with the Rams, NFL history is full of unexpected trades, each one telling its own story of ambition and change in the game. So as we look back on these moments, let's remember that in the NFL, anything can happen. Here's to the excitement of future trades and the surprises they bring to fans everywhere. Keep watching, because the journey from trade ideas to reality is always full of surprises in the NFL.